Hey, what's up, family? Jason here. Since the shutdown or since the lockout, gyms have been closed, and I think just like myself, a lot of you are going crazy. A lot of my friends and family have actually voiced to me, that they've been struggling, not being able to go to the gym, and just feeling like they're losing it a little bit, or they just don't have the same motivation. Um, I'm going crazy. So basically, the last few days I've been doing my own home workouts, and it's definitely not the same as the gym, man. It's definitely not the same. I need my barbells, um, but I'm making do, doing the best I can. I'm pushing myself, and um, like I said, a lot of my friends have voiced that they just don't know where to begin when it comes to doing a home workout. So I figured I would start a video log where hopefully I can get in here and record every day and give you guys different workouts, whether it be weightlifting, body weight moves, cardio, and just kind of give you guys an idea of what to do. So the first thing I want to say starting out is, the biggest thing aside from not knowing what to do or where to start is the mindset. It always comes down to mentality. Um, I think there's a certain mindset when you get in the gym where you see people running on the treadmills, you see people lifting weights, you hear the weights clinking around, and it does get you in a certain mindset. It flips a switch, and you're like, all right, I'm at the gym, it's go time. But once you get home, you switch into this relaxation mode. All right, it's time to, crack open a beer. It's time to sit down and relax and watch my favorite shows. So being at home, you're kind of constantly in that mindset, and it's hard to set this time aside where you can switch on that gym mindset and get to it. So the biggest thing to focus on is just getting started. So my advice with that would be, and this especially goes for people who have families and kids, don't try to set yourself an hour long gap, and it's just not going to happen at home, with little kids out of school. And start out small, you know, uh, 15, 20 minutes a day. Make sure it's, a rep range or weight range that is comfortable for you. That way you can start out small, get in the routine of working out at home. And then from there, you can increase the intensity, you can increase the amount of time. Or one thing to do is even working out throughout the day, which is actually a benefit to working out at home, where you don't have to set this block of time and just work out from this time to that time. You can do 3 sets of a certain exercise, go play with the kids, go do whatever you need to do, work on the computer. A little bit later, hour later, whatever it is, 3 sets of another exercise, and you can spread a workout throughout the day that way. So today I want to go over a home leg workout because I do think that it's the most difficult, as far as finding different movements to do. So my advice as far as setting up a workout, you always want to start with the compound moves first. So for legs, that's always going to be the squats, the leg presses, the lunges. These are the the exercises that work multiple muscles and multiple joints, just the opposite of isolation. So obviously we have the regular body weight squat, which I'm sure most of you know, but for those of you who may not, find where you're comfortable, but you usually want to have your feet about shoulder width apart, toes at about a 90-degree angle. But again, adjust it according to your body type and what feels more comfortable for you. So you want to try to keep your back as straight as you can all the way down through the movement. You're obviously going to get a little bit of bend, come down as low as you can, back up. So that's the regular body weight squat. Another variation I like to do is a box squat, which I don't have a box that can support my big butt, so I use this 2-gallon jug here. Or basically, and you can use whatever house, and this is where creativity comes in. You can find whatever household things you have around your house, or things that you can use, or you can sit on your kids, whatever it may be. So with the box squat, you're gonna come down until you sit on the box or the jug or whatever it may be. You're gonna go to a dead stop and come back up. And that actually makes it more difficult because you're essentially eliminating the momentum, of the up and down. You're coming down, going to a dead stop, eliminating the momentum, and then having to push back up through the movement. So one of my struggles was finding isolation moves to do. Because usually what I'll do in the gym as far as legs is I'll hit my squats or leg presses, and then I'll go on to isolation. I'll do either leg curls, leg extensions, and these are good ways to isolate. For those of you that don't know, leg curls are for hamstrings. That's when you bring the heels in, and then leg extension is when you extend out, and that works the quadriceps. So as far as isolation for the quads, is actually a really good move that I learned recently. So you guys can try this out. Again, we're starting small, so don't try to overextend on this exercise just yet. As your muscles develop and you get better at the exercise, you're gonna be able to increase the range of motion. But basically, get down on your knees, like so. And put wherever your hands are more comfortable, you can hold your chest. You're gonna come back like this. As far as you can comfortably, don't fall back, and back up. Down, and back up. So these basically are leg extensions. It's a body weight leg extension. Like I said, you want to do what's comfortable for you starting out. You're going to be able to improve later and push yourself, but right now you just don't want to fall over on those ones. And then another one that's really good for isolating quads, which I kind of just came up with this on my own. And it's just another form of squat where, as opposed to the regular squat where your feet are shoulder width, more of a narrow stance, you can find the back of a couch, a wall, or a countertop, whatever you have around to hold on to. So feet like 4 to 6 inches apart, and you want to be at an angle like this, like you're about to do a push-up on the wall. So you want to come down, still, with your body at an angle, and then as you come up, you want to come up towards the wall. And again, this one, if you have bad knees, it can put your knees at a disadvantageous position. So you definitely want to feel it out first. Do some shallow reps, go nice and slow, and feel where you're comfortable at. And then for the hamstrings and glutes, I'm actually going to show you guys one move where you can do 2 separate variations. Just basically the glute bridge. I'm sure if you read any health magazines, you've seen this one. It's one of the more popular movements. So on this one, get down like so. So I'll show you this. So generally with the glute bridge, so the closer your heels are towards your glutes or towards your body, the more you're gonna isolate the glutes. You're basically just gonna come up, extend as much as you can. And with these ones, if your body weight isn't enough weight to really challenge you, what you wanna do is at the top, just squeeze and hold that position, come back down. Bring it up, hold it and squeeze, and come back down. So that's more so gonna isolate the glutes. So if you wanna work more of the hamstrings, what you wanna do is bring your feet out more. Come up like this, and you're definitely gonna feel it in your hamstrings, but you also want to, as you lift, you want to focus on bringing your heels towards your body. You're not bringing them toward, but you're gonna push them against the floor or push them against the carpet as if you're trying to pull your heels in towards your body, and focus on squeezing the hamstrings as you come up. Hold it at the top, back down, come up, squeeze the hamstrings, back down. And just like with the squats, if you do want to make this one more challenging, if it's not challenging enough, you can always do unilateral, one leg at a time. It's gonna double the amount of weight you're using, obviously. So that's just a small example. What I want to do, or what I plan on doing, is getting in here every day. I do still work. My job is considered essential, so it'll probably be towards the end of the day. But yeah, I definitely want to get in at least one video every day where I can focus on different workouts. I want to do a push workout, which essentially entails chest, triceps, and shoulders. And then I want to do a pull workout, which is going to be back, biceps, rear delts, traps, things like that, and hopefully even a cardio workout. So yeah, leave some feedback. Let me know if there's anything specific that you guys want to see, anything that you guys are interested in. Again, I'll just reiterate that the most important thing is your mindset, because it's going to be a challenge. It's not going to be easy. It's hard enough for us to get out and go to the gym, but to actually initiate a workout at home, it is going to be a challenge. But I know you guys can do it. You definitely don't want to come out the other end of the quarantine with a, dad bod or a mom bod. I know that's what a lot of people are jokingly saying right now, but let's not think that way. Let's think positive, and you guys can get it. See you later. Peace.